Hi friends, in our previous video we have studied we are studying about real numbers. In this, what is real number and how we are calculating and examples for real numbers, all these things we have studied already. So in this period we are going to study the next part of the chapter real number. In that we are going to study in this video fundamental theorem, friends. So what is fundamental theorem and what is the statement of fundamental theorem? All these things we are going to study in this videos. So before we go to the fundamental theorem, we have to understand some previous points based on this theorem. So first of all, composite number, friends. What is meant by composite number? So first one, we have to understand composite number. To understand the definition of fundamental theorem. So composite number is nothing but the divisible number. Divisible. You understand what is meant by divisible number? For example, 3. If you goes to divide it, it is only divisible by 1 and 3 only, not other number. So if you have taken 2, it can be divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4. Like this, which number is giving 0 as a remainder when you are divided by another number, that number we are calling it as divisible number. So like this, 4, 8, 6, 9, 10, all these numbers are divisible numbers. So like that, the divisible number which is greater than 1, it should be greater than 1 and it should be divisible. This type number we are calling them as composite number. Composite number. So 4, 6, 8, 9, all these are composite numbers because these are greater than 1 and they can be divisible by other number. So this type of number we are calling it as composite number. Then our next definition we have to study what is prime number. Prime number. Okay friends, see here the definition, the number which is greater than 1. You understand? Prime number should be greater than 1 and having 1 and the same number as a factor. For example, 3 I have shown. It is having as a factor 1 and the same number 3. 3 and 1. Like that, if you have taken 5, it is divisible by 1 and 5 only, the same number. This type of number, for example, 3, 5, 7, see, they are not having another number as a factor. Like that, 4 is having 2 as a factor, but 3 is having 3 and 1 only. Like that, 5 is having as a factor 5 itself and 1. 7 also, it is having as a factor 7 or 1. So this type of numbers which are having not other than number as a factor, only that same number and 1, and this number should be greater than 1. Those type numbers we are calling it as prime numbers. These are all prime numbers. And these are all 4, 8, 9, these are all composite numbers. You understand the definition and difference between composite number and prime number. Okay. Now we are going to understand next basic point, that is LCM and HCF. Friends, you heard these words? Definitely you should heard these words and you have used this LCM and HCF in your previous classes from 5th standard, I think. But even also you have some confusion between these two concepts. I think this is the common confusion in all the students. So today I am going to finish that confusion. I am going to explain the whole theory behind HCF and LCM, friends. Okay, now first we come to the point HCF. HCF. So it is as a long form highest common factor. The long form. This is called highest common factor, HCF. So what is HCF? First, here in HCF, three words are there: highest, common, and factor. First we come to the factor. What are the factors if you have taken two numbers, 12 and 18? So let us find the factors of 12 first. Okay, if you goes to the factor, 1 and 12 is the first factor, and 2 and 6 is the next factor, and 3 and 4 is the next factor. Then yes, these are the factors of 12. If you come to 18, 1 into 18 is first factor, 2 into 9 is next factor, 3 into 6 is next factor. Okay friends, these are all the factors of these two numbers. Okay, if you want to find the HCF of numbers, the numbers should be minimum 2, isn't it? More than that it okay, but minimum 2 numbers we have to take here. So those two numbers factors we find here. These are the factors. Then come to common. Next word is common here. First one is factor, we find the factors, and next word is common. Common factor, it is saying that. Here in these two numbers, common factors are here. 1 is a common factor, and 2 is also a common factor. Here is also 2, and here is also 2. 2 is a common factor, and 3 is also there on both sides. 3 is also common factor, and 6 is there. 6 is a common factor. So common factors are 1, 2, 3 and 6. These 4 are common factors of 12 and 18. Then come to the next word, highest common factor. In these common factors, which one is highest? 6 is there. In all these common factors, 6 is the highest common factor. So highest common factor is 6. Means HCF of 12 and 18 is 6. Because it is highest common factor. Okay friends, now you understand the HCF. What is the meaning of HCF? You understand. Okay friends. See here, highest common factor. Let us understand the definition that you have given in your textbook. What they have given for you in your textbook, that definition is on the prime numbers. The definition is on prime numbers. Here I have explained factors, not prime factors. Only factors we have studied here. Factors. Highest common factor means biggest common factor is highest common factor. But if you goes to the definition based on prime factors, those should be prime factors, not the all factors. Means prime number, what is prime number? I have explained to you, which is having one and the same number as a factor, that is prime number. Those type of prime numbers in these factors are prime factors. For example, 1 is a prime number, so it is prime factor of 12 and 18. Same way, 3 and 2 are the factors of 12 and 18 and they are prime numbers. So these two are prime factors of 12 and 18. So like that, prime factors definition, if you goes to understand the meaning of HCF, here is the definition given in your syllabus, that is product of the smallest power. So first we have to find the prime factors of 12 and 18. That is quite natural. You have done this like this, 12 and 18. Here also we are finding the factors, but here we are finding only the prime factors. Okay, so first we have to take 2 6s are, 2 9s are. Next, it is both are divisible by 3, so it is 3 2s are, 3 3s are. And next, it is divisible by 2, 2 1s are, 3 is as usual because it is not divisible by 2, and 3 it is 1s are and 1s are. So these are the prime factors of 12 and 18. So these are the prime factors, and if you have written in factors, it is 2 into 3 into 2 into 3. 2 3s are 3, 6 2s are 12 3s are. So these are the prime factors of 12 and 18. What is the definition saying? Product of the smallest power. If you convert them into a power, for example, this is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Prime factors are 2 is 2 times and 3 is 2 times. If you convert it in power fashion, so it becomes 2 raised to 2s are into 3 raised to 2s are. So wait, we are going to find prime factors of individual first. Let us find prime factors of individual. 12. If you goes to find the prime factors of 12, 2 6s are, 2 3s are and 3 1s are. So this is prime factors of 12 is 2 into 2 into 3. So if you convert it into power statement, so it becomes 2 2s are into 3 1s are. These are the prime factors. We are converting the number into prime factors. The same way, if you convert 18 into prime factor, first prime factor is 2 of 18 is 2. So 2 9s are. Next it is divisible by 3. 3 3s are and 3 1s are. So 18, if you convert it into a prime factor, it becomes 2 into 3 into 3. If you written it in the form of power fashion, it becomes 2 into 3 raised to 2 is in power type. So these are the prime factors. These numbers we have converted into prime factors. Okay friends. Now what is the definition of HCF on the base of prime factor is product of the smallest power of each common prime factor. So how many, if you have taken 12, how many common prime factors are there? How many prime factors are there here? 2. 2 and 3 are two prime factors of 12. So what he is saying? Product of the smallest power in both numbers. Here 2 and 3 are the common prime factors, not common, prime factors. So here common prime factors are 2 and 3, here prime factors are 2 and 3. Okay. What the definition is saying? Product of the smallest power. To find HCF, it is the definition of HCF. So to find the HCF, what we have to do? Product of the smallest power of each common prime factor. First, we have to find common prime factors. These are the prime factors. Now we have to find common prime factors. Common, 2 is also here, here also is there. So 2 is a common factor. 3 is also here and 3 is also here. 3 is also common factor. Okay. Now we find prime and common. Common prime factors we find here. Next, smallest power of each common prime factor. If you have taken this, here in these two, what is the smallest power? Where is the smallest power of 2 here? Smallest power. So 2 is the smallest power is where? In 18 it is having a smallest power. 2 is having smallest power. So this smallest power of each common prime factor. So 2 is a common prime factor. In this 2 is having a smallest power is here 2 raised to 1. So for HCF we have to take 2 as 2 raised to 1. 2 raised to 1 according to definition. Power each common prime factor. So next common prime factor is 3. In these two, which is having a smallest power? 12 is having 3 as a smallest power, that is 1. So this we have to take here. That is into 3 raised to 1. Understand, friends? Now read definition again. Product of the smallest power of each common prime factor. Product of the smallest power of each common prime factors is in the number. In the number is HCF. So if you multiply this, it becomes 6. What was the HCF? 6. Here also it is 6. So this is according to the prime factor definition. HCF is same on both sides. It should be same. But our approaching method is different here and here. Here also we are going to find the factors, not prime factors. Here we should have to find the common prime factors, and those prime factors we have to select common prime factors, and those common prime factors we have to select least power common factors. That's all. So this is HCF. Okay friends. Now we come to LCM. LCM. Let us understand the expansion form of LCM. Least common multiples. Least common multiples. See friends, if you want to understand the concept very clear, you want to become clear in that concept, you have to understand point to point the concept. Then it is very easy to understand and to use that concept in your future. So for that, least common multiples, here highest common factor. So two words are here which we have to understand very clear. Then the difference between these two concepts is very clear. Those two words are factor and multiples. What is meant by factor and what is meant by multiple? This should be very clear to understand these two concepts. So let me explain the difference between these two words. See here, if you have taken 8 as a number, okay, I say, let's say me the factors of 8. So that is 1, 2, 4 and 8 are the factors of 8, isn't it? Okay friends, so if you have taken 12, what are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 6 and 12. If you have taken 18, what are the common factors? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Okay friends, so these are all factors. These are all factors. And what about this? What about this? What you are calling it as? Can you tell me? Yes friends, these are the multiples. These are the multiples. Multiples of 8 is multiple of these number. Means if you multiply these number, two number in these numbers, you will get 8. So this is the multiple of these numbers. 12 is the multiple of these numbers. 18 is the multiple of these numbers. So these are the factors. These factors gives multiples. Okay friends, so this is the actual meaning of factors and multiples. If you understand this, then it is very easy to understand LCM. So what is LCM here? Multiples. So these are the multiples. 12 and 18, these are the multiples. Least common multiples. You consider it. These two numbers LCM we have to find. Okay. So let me find 12 and 18, the LCM of these two. So 2 So 2 into 3 into 2 into 3. This gives 36. So actually, according to our method, 36 is the LCM of these two numbers. So let me understand what is LCM. Let me explain what is LCM, least common multiples. Means if we have taken common factors in these two numbers, when those two numbers gives multiples, those two numbers gives multiples, in this multiple, smallest multiple is LCM, least common multiples. When you taken both factors and you find the multiples of those factors, in all those factors if you multiply and gives multiples, in those multiples which is the smallest multiple, that is least common multiples. Very small common multiples is 36. You check it when you are taking the factors as a multiples, as a factors. If you find the multiples of by those factors, you will get the smallest multiple is 36. Okay friends, so least common multiples means in common multiples, if you have taken the multiples of on both sides, the common least multiple is 36. So this is meaning of LCM. So now come to the definition which is based on the prime numbers. Product of the greatest power, if you have taken the powers of these common factors, 2 raised to 2 and 3 raised to 2 is 36, isn't it? So in common factors, what are the common factors? 1, 2, 3, 6. In these two common factors, 2 is having 2 times, 3 is having 2 times. So product of the greatest power of each prime factor involved in the numbers. All the factors, prime factors, we have to convert them as a prime factors, multiples of highest power of those numbers from the individual number, from the multiple, that highest power multiplication gives you the LCM according to the prime factors based. Prime factors, according to prime factors, the definition says that highest power of common, highest power of all factors in those two things, prime factors involved in the numbers. This is called 36, means LCM. So let me more clear this LCM and HCF. See, HCF always divides the given numbers. It is smaller than the given numbers because this is a factor. HCF divides the given numbers, but LCM divisible by given numbers. See here, 36 is divisible by 12 and 18. If you multiply these two numbers, what are the multiples of these two numbers? In those two multiples of these two, 36 is the smallest, and 12 also divides 36 and 18 also divides 36. So LCM is divisible by given number, that is LCM. HCF divides the given number, means it is a factor, it is a multiple. So because it divisible by given number, it divides the given number, HCF and LCM. You understand? This is the difference between HCF and LCM. Okay, if you understand this concept, let me go to next, our main concept, that is fundamental theorem. Okay friends, what is fundamental theorem? Let me explain. First I am going to read the definition of fundamental theorem. See friends, every composite number, now you understand what is composite number, okay, which is divisible by other numbers, okay, and that number is greater than 1. Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, means 6. You can reproduce it in the product of prime means 2 into 3. These are the prime numbers. 6 is expressed in the form of prime factors, product of primes, and this factorization is unique. See here, 2 into 3 is a 6. Okay, if you write it 3 into 2, is it wrong? Is it gives the another number? No, it always gives 6 only. 2 into 3 if you multiply, it gives 6 only. 3 into 2 if you multiply, that is also 6 only. So what is the definition? Every composite number can be expressed as product of primes, and this factorization is unique when, unique means a single, it gives the same result. When apart from order in which the prime factor occurs, means the order of, this is first and this is second here. This is the order. Here 3 is the first and 2 is second. The order is changed here. So the fundamental theorem, what is saying, the composite number, if you reproduce it in the form of prime multiples, the order of these prime multiples is changed. Even also our composite number is unique, same. You understand the fundamental theorem, friends? If you change the order of prime factors, then also our composite number is unique. See, this is the fundamental theorem. Okay friends, let me read another time the definition. Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which prime factors occurs. Apart from this order, our composite number is unique. This is only the simple meaning of fundamental theorem, friends. So now you understand what is HCF, what is LCM, and what is the actual meaning of fundamental theorem. Okay friends, in our next video we are going to solve exercise 1.2. Okay friends, bye.